TV presenter Steph McGovern has publicly apologized on air after the BBC was forced to remove an episode of Have I Got News For You from iPlayer due to a factual error. The mistake, which occurred during the October 3 episode hosted by Victoria Coren Mitchell, falsely claimed that Euan Blair's company, Multiverse, had been awarded a government contract to develop a new digital ID card scheme. During the latest broadcast on October 10, guest host McGovern addressed the controversy head-on within the first few minutes of the show. Looking directly into the camera, she told viewers, "A factual error in last week's show incorrectly linked Euan Blair's company Multiverse with a government ID cards contract. The Have I Got News For You production team apologizes unreservedly and has been offered some constructive feedback by the BBC." The moment was followed by a classic HIGNFY touch of humor, a black and white clip of a man being kicked in the backside, drawing laughter and applause from the audience. The controversy began when Victoria Coren Mitchell jokingly remarked that Multiverse, founded by Tony Blair's son, had been chosen to run the government's new digital ID card program, adding, "That's a happy coincidence, isn't it?" However, fact-checking organization Full Fact quickly debunked the claim. In their statement, they clarified, "This isn't true. According to both the government and Multiverse, the company is an upskilling platform, not a software developer. No external partner has been announced for the digital ID project." Following public backlash, the BBC swiftly removed the episode from iPlayer and issued a formal apology, calling the incident an unintentional editorial oversight. The broadcaster confirmed that an edited version would be re-uploaded once the inaccurate section had been removed. Reactions from viewers were swift and divided. Some praised the BBC for correcting the mistake transparently, while others criticized the show's editorial process. One frustrated viewer wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Absolutely astonished. Have I Got News For You just stated a completely false claim is fact. That's a basic failure of fact-checking." Another commented, "Not just a throwaway joke, it was scripted. Someone's getting a serious telling off for this." Despite the backlash, many fans appreciated McGovern's candid on-air apology, noting that the show handled the issue in a self-aware and typically satirical fashion. Others argued that errors can happen in a program that relies heavily on topical humor and fast-paced writing. The incident has sparked broader discussion about editorial responsibility and satire on British television, especially when comedy programs blur the line between humor and news commentary. The BBC, however, seems keen to move on. In a final statement, the network reiterated, "We take accuracy very seriously. Once identified, the error was corrected quickly, and appropriate editorial action was taken." As for McGovern and the Have I Got News For You team, the apology appears to have put the matter to rest, with fans already looking forward to next week's episode, and the inevitable jokes about this week's mishap.